Hey YouTubers, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing great on this afternoon. Today I wanted to talk about the new Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. Now I am sure that if you have looked this palette up, there's hundreds of people out there, YouTubers, talking about this, showing you all the ins and out of what the packaging looks like. So I do hate when I look up videos and there's like 30 different people showing me, the description, the packaging. So if you've looked this up, I'm sure I am not the first one that you have seen this through. So I'm just going to go ahead and get right into the nitty gritty of the palette. And so today, the look that I have going on, excuse the crackling in my eyes, and I do look a little shiny. I just sprayed, but I am going through the Retin A tretinoin treatment. I do have videos on that, so that's why my face looks ugh. So anyways, today I used this row right here, and I have been going through the rows. I've played with all of the shadows. However, I wanted to try to create looks for each different row. And I do have pictures of the looks that I have created, and they are on my Instagram. I did link it below, so if you are interested in checking out those looks that I created, please do check out my Instagram. Join me on there. Follow me, I'll follow you. So let's be makeup buddies on there. So I did pull in to some of these shades like Lily and Looking Glass and Royal Flesh when I was doing some of the rows like on the Hatter row. This one doesn't have like any sort of highlight shades or anything like that, so I did have to pull in to other ones. By far, my favorite row is this middle one. I got a beautiful look from this, right up my alley. The lily color is really like kind of a not translucent, iridescent. I love it, and the look that I got, I just adored. Will say right off the bat, I am not too pleased with this color, which is called Dream On. It looks like a nice, beautiful, deep, sparkly color, but actually when you swatch it, and even using your finger, I will use my finger, and I do have on my hand a primer on there, and that is the Urban Decay primer in Eden. So see, I've got that on there, and I did dip in there pretty good. And just to show you, when you put that on there, I mean, you can hardly see it, and I even do have the primer. It's just sparkly. And even, so here is the brush that it came with, and it's cleaned off. And I'm gonna go ahead and go back in there, and so you can see, like, well, I guess that shows a little bit better on the primer, but out here, you're not really seeing anything. So that kind of actually gave it a little bit of a deeper look with the brush, which the brush, I have been also making sure that I use all of my looks with this brush. This is okay. It's a little bit loose. It's, I guess, the blending side of it, which was not the greatest. Maybe I did have a little bit of color on there. I thought that I took that off. You know, it's got the cute little kaleidoscope pattern on there with the, I'm thinking it's the Urban Decay flowers, but just to give you a reference, so here's the brush, and this right here is the Urban Decay brush from the Naked 3 palette. So as you can see, it is a little bit smaller. The let's see, the shader side, you know, is a lot longer. It's a lot more loose, not as dense as the Naked 3. And then, you know, the side, I guess, where you're supposed to pack the color on, you know, obviously this one's more fluffy. So, you know, if you have a small crease, it is kind of hard to get it precise into your crease precisely. With this side, it's kind of hard because it is a little thick. I do like a thinner shading brush to get into my crease. But I did try to make sure that I stuck with this brush just so I could give a good review on all of it, but I will definitely be using different brushes when I create more looks with this palette. I did go ahead and I got all of the different colors that they had. I will say I have used all the shades. This Alice color, very, very pretty. Oh, you can see I kind of mixed it. So as you can see, it's got a really pretty iridescence to it. It's a nude, but you can see that it's got an iridescent pink to it. Here, let me go ahead and bring it out so as you see in the light. Isn't that beautiful? And this is very nude, so it's, you know, if you like a nude color, but you see it's very nude, and but it is pretty. I like it. So if you like nude colors with a little bit of to it, this one's a great one for that. I was disappointed with the Time color. You know, obviously I love blue, and I do love a good blue lipstick. However, this looks very deep and dark, like a beautiful blue, kind of like my hair. And when you put it on though, it is very sheer. I mean, this is looking a lot darker. You put it on and you can see the sheer through it. After you wear it for a little while, it almost looks like you've been sucking on like maybe a blue raspberry popsicle or something, and it just kind of leaves the stain along the outside of the lips. That's, you know, the kind of what I got after drinking out of cups with straws and eating. I did find that there was like a really weird blue like staining on the outside. So again, it looked like I had been sucking on a popsicle. So I didn't really like that. Let's see, the Mirana. It's a really beautiful burgundy type color, and that goes on really dark, very pretty. I do like that color. This red color that I got, you know, I am not too big on the whole bubble boom red on me, so it is going to take a little bit of getting used to, but I do like this formula and the way it feels. It's very right up my alley with the chapsticky type feel. It doesn't really move around. For the most part, most of them seem to fade in an even way, except for, you know, the Time color. That one didn't fade evenly. You know, I found it was around my lips. This Hatter color, this looks like a very beautiful deep purple color. However, when you put it on, at least for me, and I don't know if it's maybe just my shading. Let me see if I can find a little spot here to swatch this. Let me use the other hand. When I put it on, it really lost the purple. I mean, it looks purple here, but if you look at my Instagram pictures that I posted, it really looks more pink to me than purple. It definitely doesn't come off this purple on me, so I felt like it looked more of like a hot pink, especially in the pictures that I took with it. So, and then just wearing it, I almost, after wearing it for a while, I went and I was looking in the mirror and I thought, what color did I use? It just really didn't look like the same color that I put on. So that being said, is this a must-have palette? No, not by any means. These colors, you know, you can get on, you know, ColourPop has excellent colors where you can get, you know, all these fun colors. Makeup Geek has a lot of fun colors like this. I do suggest that if you get Makeup Geek, go with their duochromes. Those ones are amazing. You know, if you like the shiny, like me, with, you know, the iridescence to it, I think Makeup Geek and ColourPop, you can get just the same results, if not better. For 60 bucks, you know, you have to be more of a collector. And I do love Alice in Wonderland. It speaks to my heart. So that's why I kind of felt like I had to have it. I am having a little bit of buyer's remorse with getting this, but when it came out, you know, I thought about it, and I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll go ahead and grab this. You know, the packaging is really cute. You know, someday when I do have a big vanity, I probably will display it. The lipsticks are great. Most of them I think that I could see myself using on a day-to-day basis. I do love my ColourPops, you know, so I probably would veer more towards them, but I am kind of a cocktail lipstick kind of girl, so I do like to mix up my lipsticks. So these will be fun to kind of add in with my ColourPop to give, you know, my ultra mattes maybe a little bit more moisture to my ultra matte ColourPops. You know, kind of mix that in there, get some different colors. I do always wear chapstick, so I kind of feel like these, you know, have that chapstick kind of feel, but, you know, not too greasy. They don't, you know, move around a lot. They do transfer, but it's just, they're a good lipstick, you know. Not the best packaging. For 18 bucks, you know, you could definitely get these looks anywhere else. I think the most unique looks to me is definitely the Alice is a really nice, unique, iridescent look. If for something every day, I could definitely see myself wearing this color every single day. Another unique look is the Time, but again, I do not like the way that that fades away. It just didn't look very nice to me. And this Hatter, you know, they're all very nice, but again, I don't feel like they are must-have unless you are a big collector and it's something, you know, that you have to have, you know, for yourself as far as collecting the Alice in Wonderland type stuff. I am pretty, you know, happy with so far with the looks that I have gotten. There are some really, you know, fun shades in here to use. So, you know, again, check my Instagram page. I will be posting more pictures of the looks that I get with this palette. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them there or here. Again, I did link below my Instagram page. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my review on the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette by Urban Decay. And again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please message me below or hit me up on Instagram. I'd love to chat with you. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time, and peace.
And today, again, I am wearing the Isabeth. I haven't seen the movie yet. It hasn't came out yet, so I don't know if that was in the last movie. And I will say, I have used all the shades. This Alice color, very, very pretty. Oh, you can see I kind of mixed it. So I do have a little bit of some other color on it. Below my Instagram page, so come check me out, follow me, and let's go ahead and, I don't know. It's a great palette. You need it. You need it, yes. Yes? You need this palette. I'll see you next time, and peace.